The countdown began the moment the alien envoy's words echoed across Earth's United Command Chamber. 72 hours. Surrender or extinction, no negotiation. No mercy. Only a deadline. The Charlo Imperium Empire spanning 9 star clusters believed humanity was too young, too chaotic, too stubborn to be allowed into the galactic arena. And so they arrived with dreadnoughts the size of mountains and banners woven from the skins of conquered worlds. They expected Earth to bend. They had never met James Halley, a veteran of the Titan rebellions. James had earned medals he never wore and scars he never hid. He stood in the command chamber, fists clenched, eyes focused on the hologram of the alien armada. The numbers weren't in humanity's favor. Neither were the weapons. But the fire in his eyes was older than fear. Across the room, Rose Armitage, chief xenotechnologist of the United Terran Defense, watched him. She knew that look. Humanity's instinct wasn't surrender. It was survival sharpened into defiance. James, Rose said softly, stepping beside him. We can't win in a straight fight. We won't fight straight. He replied, Hour 0, Earth decides the world governments gathered around the circular holotable. The countdown ticked above them like a sky-sized guillotine. 72 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. 71 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. 71 hours, 59 minutes, and 58 seconds. Rose's fingers danced across her tablet. The Imperium underestimates us. They think our technology is primitive, but they don't know about the pulse gate. James raised an eyebrow. That thing was a prototype yesterday. And today, she said, it becomes our miracle. The pulse gate was a device that folded local space into a gravitational slingshot and stable. Unpredictable but capable of launching a warship faster than any hyperlane. Too unstable for crewed flight. Until now. James snapped his tactical visor shut. Then we send drones. We hit them where they're arrogant. Rose nodded. We hit their dreadnought cores. The Imperium centralizes all command logic in a single node. Break it, and their entire fleet goes blind. For that, James said, we'll need their exact neural signature. Rose lowered her gaze. There's only one way to get that. Hour 48 to capture James infiltrated the Carinal scout bunker on the dark side of Luna. He moved like shadow, silent in the low gravity. His suit dampened sound, heat, even breath. When he reached the command room, he saw it an alien officer armored in obsidian plating, connected to a glowing throne of circuitry. James took a quiet breath and lunged. The alien swung a blade of plasma, its energy humming like a star being strangled. James ducked, grabbed the creature by the throat, and slammed it against the console. The alien hissed, Human! You cannot win. James tightened his grip. We don't need to win. We just need you. He dragged the unconscious creature into the extraction pod. Hour 24, the neural Kiros hovered over the alien prisoner suspended in a containment field. Its neural signals danced like lightning trapped in water. You know, Rose murmured, your empire should have studied us more carefully. Humans don't run from impossible odds. We reverse engineer them. James leaned against the steel wall, watching her. Can you crack it? She glanced back with a smile, tired, brilliant, defiant. James, I'm a scientist. Breaking into Forbidden's alien neurotech is how I flirt with the universe. Then the universe should be nervous. She laughed softly, then placed her hands on the interface. Electric blue light filled the chamber. The alien's neural signature streamed into the pulse gate system like a stolen heartbeat. It's done, Rose whispered. We have the key. Hour 6, they'll launch the pulse. Gate roared alive above the Pacific Ocean. Lightning spiraled outward in impossible geometries as the first. Drone fleet slid into the vortex. James stood on the observation platform, helmet under his arm. Eyes fixed on the gate. James, Rose said, stepping beside him. If this fails, then we make sure history remembers, he replied. Not that we surrendered, but that we fought. A siren echoed across the ocean base. Drone Fleet 1 entering enemy airspace. Announced control. The holoscreen showed thousands of small Sleek human-made drones swarming toward the alien dreadnoughts like silver sparks against darkness. Then everything began to explode. "Carnal defensive fire," Rose whispered. "They're adapting." Control shouted, "Fleet 1 destroyed." James exhaled slowly. "Send Fleet 2? Rose typed furiously. "I'm recalibrating the slingshot trajectory. We'll get closer to their core." The countdown ticked. 6 hours, 0 minutes and 0 seconds, 5 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Hour 1, the final strike, the last drone fleet entered the pulse gate. This time, the drones didn't appear in front of the enemy. They appeared inside the central dreadnought's shield perimeter, Rose's. Recalibration had placed them in the one blind spot the Imperium never defended. The exact location of their own gravity emitters. Explosions ignited like miniature suns. Control screamed. "Multiple enemy ships losing power." The holomap flickered as the Imperium's formation collapsed like a dying constellation. James watched the collapsing armada, breath caught in his throat. "Rose, you did it." But the joy didn't last. A massive shadow eclipsed the screen. An Imperial super dreadnought, twice the size of the others, powered up its main cannon. Rose's voice trembled. "That shot will crack the moon." James slammed his helmet on. "Then we stop it." Hour 0, humanity's answer. James entered the launch tube of the Aegis. Earth's fastest interceptor, too small to be detected, too fast to be tracked. Rose grabbed his arm. "James, don't do this." He met her eyes. "If we survive tonight, I want you to be there." "That's enough." Before she could speak, he stepped inside and blasted into space. The Aegis tore through the dark, engines screaming. The super dreadnought's cannon glowed brighter, an artificial star preparing to fire. James locked the targeting system. "Human," the alien commander's voice echoed through the channel. "You are alone." James smiled. "I'm human." "That's never stopped us." He rammed the Aegis directly into the cannon's core. Light swallowed everything. Aftermath. Rose stood on the Pacific platform, the ocean wind cold against her skin. The alien fleet burned in the sky like falling embers. The super dreadnought split apart, its weapon silenced forever. Earth was safe, but James was gone, or so she thought. A distress beacon crackled. The crowd turned. A small pod streaked across the sky, landing in the water with a hiss of steam. Rose sprinted toward the retrieval deck. As the pod opened, James stumbled out, coughing. "You missed me?" He rasped. Rose threw her arms around him, tears mixing with laughter. "You idiot," she whispered. "You saved the world." James squeezed her tightly. "No, we did." Above them, the last numbers of the alien countdown flickered into nothing. 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. Humanity had answered. Not with surrender, but with war and victory.